Mr. Stacy, hello. Thank you very much for your interview for Ukrainian people about robots. So please, can you make short introduce yourself and your company for our clients?
Yeah. So my name is Stacy Walters. I work for BCS America in Oregon, United States. We're an importer, and our distribution base is based out of Portland, and then we have distributors throughout all of the United States and Canada. And myself, I'm the technical services manager, so I oversee our logistics, our computer systems, and our technical support for the Ambrogio product.
Okay, thanks. Please, can you give a few words about what is more interesting robot in Ukraine, in United States, which market it's a commercial market or a home owner market is more interesting for you, and how this market shows the interest for the robots, please.
Yeah. So in the U.S., we really have two different markets. In North America, I should say, we have really two primary markets. One is the homeowner. So the typical homeowner that we see seeking out the robotic lawnmowers is that homeowner that's in the upper income level. So they've got large property, they've invested a lot of money in their homes, they put a lot of money into their landscaping to make their garden really nice and to spend a lot of time there and enjoy that time. They do not like to cut their grass. Usually what happens is they'll hire somebody to come out and do the maintenance, but that becomes very, very expensive over time. So we're finding that consumers of houses like that, they are looking for alternatives to be able to have their grass maintained so it always looks like it's mowed, but they don't have to do the work. Second thing is that they're looking for technology that eliminates the need for petroleum. So no need to buy gas, no need to change oil, all of the maintenance items that come either with a traditional mower or the cost associated with hiring a professional company to come out and maintain their lawn. The second market is to the professional landscapers themselves, those people who consumers pay to come out and maintain their yard. Those organizations are seeking other ways to use technology to lower their costs. As an example, you have a company that they maintain yards for 50 people. Well, they have to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people working for them, 10 or so lawnmowers, string trimmers, all of the equipment that's associated with it, vehicles to drive those around, a truck with a trailer on the back. So by being able to pare that down and reduce the amount of labor necessary but still be able to provide a professional looking lawn, landscapers are beginning to look at robotic technology as a way to own a fleet of robots, install them in the consumer's home, and then simply do the maintenance. Come out maybe when there's an error, come out to do periodic maintenance, come out to once a week, once every 2 weeks to do the little string trimming, the edging that needs to be done, but really relying on the robots to do the bulk of the work. That does two things. It lessens their reliance on using gasoline, maintenance on oil, things like that, and it also reduces the need to hire people to be able to perform those tasks of mowing. In the U.S. today, the economy is very, very strong, so the labor pool, the number of people seeking jobs to work, is very, very small right now. So there are more jobs open than there are people to fill those jobs. So it's become a real challenge in the U.S. for the low-skilled workers who are those people who push the lawnmowers and go out and mow traditionally. Those people are getting harder and harder and harder to find because the labor market is so small for those people who are available.
Okay, thank you very much. I think you give a very wide answer and you go further than I think, so thank you very much. And if we go to the technical and range of the Ambrogio parameter, can you show most advantages that can be argued to make a choice for Ambrogio? It's just your opinion,
right.
Maybe from experience.
Understand.
Please.
So really, three particular types of lawn. Okay, you've got the larger, I would call it municipalities, American football fields, American soccer fields, American baseball fields, where you've got large areas of grass that need to be maintained. The L400 is a very, very good solution for those types of areas. Limited amount of time for the machines to be able to work, but because of the capacity and the duration of the extended working time for this model, it can mow those fields in the smallest amount of time possible to be able to only work when activity is not happening on those fields. Second is you've got the 4.0. Because of the diversity of this product and it's modular, we have the ability to fit this in some of the more basic installations on the low end, but some of the larger, not acres, large 2, 3, 4 acres, but some of those mid-size gardens that this product is very suitable. It has the ability to have different batteries for different working time parameters. It also has the ability to have the electric blade lift, so the consumer can adjust that blade as the conditions in the grass change. As an example, in the springtime when our grass is growing very, very fast and it takes more time, the robot has to spend more time cutting to be able to keep up on it. Being able to raise the blade height to be able to really work properly in those conditions where the grass grows fast, it allows that flexibility and the ability to then lower that blade as the growing season lessens and the grass doesn't grow as fast. So the 4.0 is a very, very good platform for our market. Additionally, because of the pivot, the joint, this robot can handle terrain that might not be perfectly smooth. And so it does very, very well where you've got little rolling hills, you've got maybe divots, what we call divots in the grass. It does very, very well in navigating on those types of surfaces. And then really probably the number one selling robot today in the US has been the L250. Simply because of its capacity is good. We have situations in the US where instead of having a larger robot like the L400 in a homeowner's garden, we're able to put two of the L250s in place, have them work in the team mode for a lower cost to do two of these robots as opposed to the higher cost to do the L400. So in the US market, this has been a very, very good selling robot for that reason.
Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate you for the very open and very precise interview. Thank you very much. I hope our friends in Ukraine will see your arguments, your very interesting interview. So I'm personally thank you very much for this interview.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks.